Actually remember pulling into the parking lot at Big Brother Big Sisters and being extremely nervous. But it took me about 25 seconds to know that this was not going to be a problem at all. She went right into talking about her life and her school and what her favorite things are and how excited she was to play all these different sports. And I'm like, this is not going to be somebody that I'm going to struggle to have a conversation with whatsoever.
I've been matched with a couple people before, but a lot didn't work out. It wasn't the perfect match. It instantly clicked with Rachel.
She wanted me to teach her how to do her makeup and how to put on false eyelashes, and she named like 6 different sports that she wants to try, so immediately I was like flooded with different ideas that we could do together.
My favorite memory with Rachel was bonding with Declan for the first time.
Obviously my favorite has been introducing her to my son.
Mostly hang out with Declan, because I love Declan a lot, but eat here and there, just hang out with Declan.
Just seeing them together and her light up, and every time that I see her now, she's like, "Where's Declan?" I'm like, well, I'm right here, but he's coming, he'll be here too. So just seeing them together has been my favorite part of the match so far. Abby is 1000% part of the family.
That family has my heart 100% because they're so welcoming and they just made me feel like I'm just like a key into their family too. When I grew up, I was really close to my uncle, but we moved. And we moved to get closer to family here, but they moved. I got used to people walking in and out of my life. And growing up without a dad, you see other people with their dads and you get really jealous and you're like, why can't I have that?
So Abby and I both grew up without our dads in our lives for different reasons. I know that it took me a really long time to come to terms with that and to work through my feelings that I have from that. Abby is doing that now.
When I was 8, my dad died. He died by suicide, overdose. And it was like a really thing because it was like he wanted to leave us and he wanted not to be there anymore. And that really, really put a big impact on my life because it made me think no one else wants to be there. If my own dad leaves me, why can't anybody else?
When I say that I admire her for her strength, that is why. I think that it's really hard to look at your feelings and try to figure out where they're coming from, and it took me years to do that. So to see her doing that now and wanting to work through that and wanting to come out on the other side and have a better understanding of her emotions and herself, I can't give her enough credit for that.
When Rachel walked into my life, I was expecting her to walk out, but she made it clear that she isn't going anywhere. She sat down, she said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving you like anybody else has. And she's such a big impact on that part of my life.
She is the little sister that I never had and always wanted. I have 6 brothers, and I begged my parents for a sister, and I finally have one.
Rachel and I will be BFFs forever.
She has brought me so much joy and made me stop and appreciate the little things, or brought me back to where I was at her age and brought back memories, and it's just so fun to kind of grow up with her.